You're listening about Gasm, your host Top Rose. We're gonna continue to discuss about our reentry program. One of the issue, I talked to one of our guest speaker. She is not here today. The Melanie Ward, she's Pure, Illinois. She mentioned about the mental health issue, about how almost half of the mental health issue in incarceration, and it's being a very dramatic effect to the criminal justice system. So I have Angus Love here to cover a little bit about the mental health. Angus, you can take over.
Yes, thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah.
When John F. Kennedy was president many years ago, he declared that people in mental health institutions were better off in the community. And he began what was called as the deinstitutionalization movement, when people with intellectual disabilities and developmental disabilities were moved from institutions into group homes in the community. The developmentally disabled, previously known as mentally retarded, moved successfully into group homes, and it's been better for all concerned. It's cheaper, the patients are doing better, it's been a big success. But on the intellectual disabilities, otherwise known as mental health or mental illness, things did not go very well at all, and the community placements didn't succeed, and a lot of these folks left the institutions and ended up becoming homeless. When they were homeless on the street, they started picking up small crimes, disorderly conduct, public urination, drunkenness, and eventually they ran into habitual offender statutes. Once they accumulated a certain number of small crimes, they were sent off to the state prison. When they got to the state prison, they were not able to deal with the regimentation because of their mental illness. That often led to them being placed in the solitary confinement unit, which made things get even worse. So over the past couple decades, we've seen a transfer of mentally ill folks from institutions onto the street and then into prisons. Prisons will admit they're not equipped to deal with these folks, but they have no choice. So they do the best we can. In Pennsylvania, we brought litigation to keep the seriously mentally ill out of the solitary confinement units. And we were successful to a certain extent. We got a 30-day limit on placement in solitary confinement. We got them to change the disciplinary rules to take into account mental illness if an individual is charged with an infraction of prison rules. And we also got a guarantee of 20 hours per week of out-of-cell time, 10 of which would be professional assistance. So we have addressed the problem in Pennsylvania. We're monitoring the results, but there's a lot more work to be done.
So what do you think about the general public need to be able to help you with?
I think the litigation that we did should be pursued in other states. The prison officials were very receptive to the litigation. They said, look, we don't know what to do with this population. And so we brought experts in and we figured out a way to better handle it. By getting them into treatment settings as opposed to disciplinary settings.
We're supposed to have one guest. Her name is Amy from the Host for Wealth. She has a private practice for psychiatry. Her specialty is about substance abuse. So that's why I was waiting for her to call in to see we'll be able to accommodate about this issue here. But since she's not here, but I just want to address a little bit.
I'll comment briefly on that. Substance abuse is another problem that would have been best left without incarcerating people. The drug war decided to incarcerate drug users who previously had been identified as having health issues and in need of treatment. And then it was decided that they were bad people and they were put in prison. And again, the prisons weren't equipped to deal with these folks. They've done the best they could with treatment programs and whatnot, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, definitely. I understand that. So how about other guests feel about the mental health issue? Any opinion or suggestion?
We don't personally work with, we don't do any mental health work specifically, but, I think it's one of the big underlying unspoken problems in our society here is we don't treat mental health effectively, and a lot of people that are incarcerated, like a lot, have struggles with mental health. And I think that I know that at Stonewall Jackson there is quite a bit of counseling available, but I think that this might be kind of unrelated to what I do, but I think that we could prevent a lot of people from becoming incarcerated in the first place if we treated mental health more proactively in our society rather than waiting until people have an episode and do something bad.
Oh yeah, and definitely we all agree with that. Danny? Danny, you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, so what do you think about that?
The mental health, I understand that the system is not a place for them to be. They're not equipped for it, and it's kind of a little thing where they're going to probably be more frustrated, and so they're not going to get equal treatment. And putting in solitary, that's not equal treatment. The other prisoners. So I would say, we got to find a way to keep them out of it in the first place, in order to help with that program.
Yeah, I believe so. So Angus has mentioned about the mental health issue in the incarceration and also criminal system, and Sam also echoed the same idea, and Danny also sure about that issue as well. So we would have to wait for more medical or professional in this field to come back to more programming. We will add on for this program as well. And we definitely will share the information with you guys and to see what kind of cooperative in the future. Because Amy is in a local area, so Sam, you might be able to work with her later on for to introduce your 100-gun program as well. Besides the mental health and family support and job training, is any other people think we be able to address today? Is more like something we may not think of right now? Angus, do you have any other thing you might thinking we have not think about, but we should think about right now from your experience?
Well, I don't know. I'm worried that a lot of progress has been made in the last 5 or so years, and I'm worried that the forces, the opposite forces, might try to take away some of these gains. President Trump's appointments to the Federal Communications Commission have wanted to go back to the high phone rates, things of that nature. So we have to be vigilant when we vote and make sure that we vote for candidates that support the policies that we support, and that we can continue to make reform efforts across the board in our criminal justice system.
Mm-hmm. And Sam, any want to add into it?
Well, I think a lot of people don't talk about it a whole lot in public, but there's also, an underlying theme around incarceration where, race plays a huge part of it, discrimination, and also classism to a certain degree. If you look at the demographics of prisons, they're disproportionately minorities, and are disproportionately poor. And so that should tell you a lot of how our society is really based, is we have a lot of those issues that need to be addressed, but a lot of people aren't willing to have those conversations. And I think until we're willing to really look at those things as the true cause of a lot of this, we'll never actually end up doing it. But I do want to thank all the people on the phone just know it's the right thing to do. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, definitely. We're thinking
Yeah, yeah.
here too. So Danny, you want to add into it? Since you are planning to do something, so the people is already work through the past, so you can just get into it, then maybe ask some question or implement some of your ideas.
Yeah, when they take you says you're going to share information or something, and I want to be able to reach out to the people that are on the panel for guidance on what I'm trying to get accomplished, that they already know and been there. So I'm definitely trying to reach out to the guests.
And Linda?
Yes. I think this networking is a wonderful idea, and we just have to keep on reaching out
More people.
wider and wider, and So the more you know, the more people you know, the more people you can help.
Right. So we're gonna be after this programming, we're gonna be share this video tape, the recording today. We're gonna share it to the world, either with the International Trademark Bureau group like Angus is, or other people out there who are doing what we do and believe what we believe. Because I think that's why I've been involving so much. Because since 1994. I was a clinical psychology major, and if I graduate, I would just go to the mental hospital, deal with all that people. But I was making a different turn. I went to my country, Taiwan. I went to it's called Reform School at the time, 1994. And I feel the time they are more strict, not like U.S. So I kind of want to go back there to change the system there. That's why I went to the Collegiate system, getting to my master's degree. And because that summer, I was there for the whole summer. I later on go back there the next summer. I went to visit each one of my students. I talked to them, and I visit their family. So I have a knowing everybody doing what they do. Like Angus, what you talk about, I've been there and then visited each family members, and I know what is everybody go back. Some people go back there because the family just break it down, and the friend they have influence them to do the wrong thing. So somehow they go back to their life again. So the release rates go up again. That's why I was so involving in this programming and try to work with people, even though I was unable to be on the front stage, but I'm kind of in the background. But that's why I want to reach out more people besides this program on my show. I want to make sure our voice today, the networking today, will be expanding the worldwide. And I'll do my power and involve my whole life to make this one work. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody coming today and share so much wonderful idea. And please continue to do your good work and reach out each other, network with each other. That's made this program greater. So the last people go to the system, we were doing a good job. Is that you all agree? Everyone?
Yes, thank you for bringing us together and having this conversation and getting this out to the public.
And Sam?
What were you asking again? I'm sorry.
You're dreaming, right? No, I was just saying we are doing a wonderful job here, and we just want to expand more and then reach out more people worldwide to let everybody know this is a great way to do. I'm just want your echo. Yeah. Daddy, you are new here. Actually, you have not done anything we do. So we wish you the best, and we will definitely assist your program. And I'm glad you being so upfront about you wanting to help about people like incarceration or discount, because they really need some people like you and to give them a blind role.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, Danny, appreciate it. Danny?
I look forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting to know some of these young men face to face, one-on-one, talking to them, you get to know them as people and not just as a different race
Right.
or
That's how I feel.
a troublemaker or whatever label you want to put on them. They're the same as us. They're human beings. And it's more people need to step up and talk to other people.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming, and you have a good day today. Everybody, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.